Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Namaskar. This is Engineer Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India on this day, October 5th, 2021, Tuesday. Safety, health, and environment and quality. Facebook is almost down today. By chance, I got this. I don't know how long it shall work. Signals are also not very good. Title of talk being Civil Field Engineering, Life, Engineers, Quality, AnnexSL, Safety, Health, Environment, Designs, Construction, Methods, Contracts, Organizations, Communication, Coordination, YB, Behind Quality of Standard Material. This is general talk. As usual, competencies as we discuss for these are our requirements. Certificates can see, and I'll take off these not to waste time. Just move further on quality issues, because my focus remains on quality and safety, and this is not first one. There have been many talks as such. I was inclined to quality system, AnnexSL, leadership. I discussed about this yesterday also in last talk. What is leadership? What should we understand by that? Signals are down. Maybe this is just a couple of minutes video. 10:00 signals. So I think it will go away certainly. Maybe something remains there. Leadership, we have to understand. Well, there's nothing to understand about leadership. Everybody is a leader. Every engineer is a leader. We call engineers leader. But engineers should be leader also, because leadership doesn't mean just think that you are leader, but you do as leader. We described leadership yesterday. Today also I can say everybody is a leader in profession of engineering, in profession of medical science, where you have to think yourself and decide. Leadership means you have to conceive something where this and you have to explain to others what they are doing. That's also leadership. Means it's not simply thinking that you have to be given information by someone else. You have to search out information yourself. I have to search out information myself as much as possible. And leadership means to help others, to help yourself, and if you wish, you can take references from others. Leadership is that. If I can lead myself, if you can lead yourself to start some work. See, starting of a work is very difficult. Repetition, I'm not talking of repetition, I'm talking original start. You have to think in the original itself, you have to think how to start. When how to start questions comes in, it's a big deal. You have a program, you have something, but how to start with that? So that you can say you have started something and it's part of movement of engineering. Project based on to achieve some goal, some destiny, some objective in life. For people, not for yourself alone. When you have to achieve objective, This means there must be some background. There should be flashback. So once you process in your mind how I have to move, then a kind of you can say brief list comes into mind for beginning something. You cannot say how to begin. How to begin is very important point. How to begin, because it's very easy to keep something running when it is already moving, but to start something from scratch you need lot input, and that input you have to create. One has to create that input, and that is where you can say engineering starts with. Example, we want to start some building, some structure. We have to must have some. We must have some base, some you can say drawing or something, or if not drawing, we have to prepare drawing. We have to know how to start with, means how to set out. First, how to get that land, then set out our program on that, what we have to do. And that setting out itself, is name is set out, means you have to set out something on ground. Or you can say, if not on ground, in mind, you have to set out something, you think something. And that is a very significant point. And one who can do that, you may say that is leader number one. Leader who can start, this means that leader has capacity to do something, to think something at origin. And when you can think something, certainly either you shall be right or you shall be wrong. Slab. There may be 20 slabs, 25 steps in every floor. First step you have to take, and then to reach landing, and then to all one. Same way on project, you have to start something, not only in construction but also in designs. Of course, softwares are there, every point's there, every direction is there. But we cannot depend alone on software, because our mind is also a software, and we used to work before software came into being. Every engineer used to work, usually using pencil, pen, writing, all that. And that was good. That was good, and all those activities created softwares as well by doing engineering in IT, learning languages, everything. So, what I try to include in this talk is very brief, and that is field engineering. When I call field engineering, means it is real engineering, and field means engineering field. Wherever, though some people consider site engineering, that's also field, but site engineering is executive field, while design engineering is design field. Planning engineering is planning field. Life engineering is life field. And all must be founded on quality system and quality. Quality creates quality system, and quality system creates what we planned for and we have achieved. Otherwise, otherwise you can say that's a problem. We can't achieve that. So leadership has to decide its start and where it shall end. It may not be necessary what you decide for end that shall work, but something you can say, something may work, may not work. But leaders can never accept no. They can accept halt somewhere. They can accept, okay, let me think on again. But it never stops. That is where you have to try again and again, and every step teaches again and again something, and that's what policy of leadership should be. Because sometimes we say failure we consider, but I don't consider failure, because that is intermediate stage. We try something, we do not get results per expectation, but we get some results, and those results are teaching attitude. Those teach us. Those are more important than our school teachers and university teachers. Those were our forefathers, fathers who teach us, who taught us, because now we are grown up. Those people provided us, equipped us with fundamental requirements, with fundamental knowledge, subjective knowledge, objective knowledge. Now we have to move ourselves, and that is where important lies in. Nobody guides you. You guide yourself, because we are trained people. We got some training, and everybody has different mind. For one question, there can be many answers. It's no one answer, certain answer. No, this is only answer. Okay, it is engineering. You can try yourself. You shall find facts. Engineering is a factual word. It's a factual word. It's not. It's neither in my control, not in your control. Yes, it is control under knowledge. Knowledge has to control it, and efforts have to control it. When we say knowledge and efforts, it's something. Engineering is knowledgeable world, and therefore working also is knowledgeable world. Either I have to learn from someone or I have to teach someone. In fact, both functions move together. In whole process, you have to teach others through drawings, through specifications, through instructions, and you have to learn also from those drawings, because maybe these are different people drawing and you learn from them. Or you draw your own drawing, you teach others. You learn from specifications and give to others, specify others, do like this. So it's both way game. We have to learn and teach. And it is from works only, it is from acts only that we learn. It's not from books. Yes, we can convert our knowledge to books, and that books are not ordinary books. We can't call them textbooks for students. Those are resources. Means again and again, if required, we can refer to them. Those resources, very important consideration. We have to think like that. We have to think like that, and that is leadership domain. That's why I say every engineer is a leader, and I can consider every subordinate to engineer, like site guys, site workers, site teachers, site engineers, foremen, general foremen who are experienced. And if errors are caused, how to respond to those errors, how to rectify them. If non-conformance happens, how to avoid that and how to solve it. Those are all experience based. We cannot turn our eyes off from that. It's because in engineering, it's not one person who works. It's not one person. A group works together, particularly in construction industry, in manufacturing, in industries. It's not one person. There's a complete chain of process, complete train of process that works. So there are chances that something may go wrong, often because of miscommunication, because of miscoordination, on because of design leadership is one type. Many options are available. There's no expenses on that except time, money. No designer can say, I have only this final design, this first and final design. No one can say that. Same, same style happens on construction. What is our sequence of construction? How should we move on this construction? Shall it work or it shall not work? We cannot just confer. Yes, we can deliberate on that for few feet. We can say few requirements for it's question of trust. First, trust yourself. If I have no confidence in myself, first of all, I cannot learn engineering, I cannot do engineering, and if I think I won't be able to confirm on myself, it's okay or not okay, it's right or not right. First answer has to come from me and it has to be reviewed by me first. Okay, it's fine or it suits the situation, or I have to find an alternative before doing this. There may be some percentages of confidence, let us say 50%. I got 50% confidence. I don't think it's bad confidence. You will first go, you got 50% confidence, means there's something right. If you know it's only 15% confidence, I know there's some, why let us go to some other, some other, thinking, and we find. So engineering means thinking. This means thinking is very important. It's key element on engineering, as we say in our quality file. Thinking is very important. Also, thinking and that's the life is engineering based. It's not ordinary life these days. We're not living in forests just to live on natural supports. We do ourselves engineering and we support life, we do life, and that quality is known everywhere. People know it, but just knowing is not enough. We have to draw it to best way. So as far as this quality issue is concerned, I said in beginning leadership, because this is fifth clause. One was scope, second was then third definition, something. Likewise, text of organization, and now it's leadership. Leaders have a policy. It's not policy that I give someone. You decide your policy, how you want to do work. You are not, irrelevant person, a professional you are. Leadership means lead. You lead one, you lead yourself, you lead others, and you everything means you lead in all branches, in all subjects, in all disciplines, all sub-disciplines. You have to decide your own role, what your role should be, and what responsibilities you have. Of course, work is your responsibility. Power of work is your responsibility. like power on your work is also others' responsibility, and that's authority too. Means authority means someone who is competent to do something and also to help others do that through through inspections or through assistance or through whatever. So organization role is very important point. What we have to do in organization, that's job descriptions, and that job description as a part of design that we can design that we allowed this to that one. So what we have to consider here as we do in leadership, emphasis on leadership. Integrate, integrate. It's very important point. You may say integrate requirement of organization system into organization core business process, ensure that organization system allocates necessary resources, ensure system achieves business intended outcome, top organization level responsible to communicate importance of system to ensure employees awareness and involvement. Defined that, we deliberated on that, and there is no end to this deliberation because we are talking of a topic that involves engineering, life, quality, safety, and this is designs, construction methods, contracts, organizations, communication, and coordination. If we just check out from these points, there are some points. Engineering itself, point number one, life two, engineers three, quality four, then as safety fifth, designs sixth, construction seventh, and methods is that. So in this point, what is more important means as a leader, one must have capacity to write or to communicate, to pass message,